roast potato. Do you know the kind? The kind that's all fluffy and soft in the middle and crunchy on the outside. Hi, I'm Roz and this is Roz Cooks. I'm going to show you the way to make the perfect roast potato. I've got peeled potatoes, obviously, and how I calculate is I calculate about 1.5 to 2 per male and 1 potato per female. Please, firstly, don't worry about any going to waste. They won't. And you may find that certain guests you have to cook more for. So into a pot, a good helping of salt, boiling water to cover, onto the stove to boil. Okay, the potatoes are now ready. They're soft and just beginning to fall apart. So what I'm going to do is drain them. And now let them stand. From the time that I drain my potatoes, I turn on the oven and put my oil in the oven. By the time the oven has reached the correct temperature, the oil will have too, and we wouldn't have wasted extra electricity. So let's let those dry out while I set the oven to 200. If you need to put your potatoes in the same oven as your chicken, but you are roasting at 180, you can do so as well, but just remember it's going to take longer for the potatoes to cook. So let's leave these guys in peace and let me put oil into a container and into the oven. Container. Put enough oil into your dish that it's going to come at least halfway up the potatoes. And into the oven. Oven on 200. A word about using that amount of oil. You're not throwing that oil away. What I do is I have an old funnel from an old coffee dripper machine. I put a coffee filter in it and I filter my oil once it's gone cold again. And this means I can use it at least 6 to 8 times. The oven's now reached 200, so let's get the oil out and the potatoes. I'm putting them in rounded side down. This is just to help me so that when I turn them over, I know which ones I've turned over and which ones I haven't. they are bubbling away beautifully and happily. Let's get them back in the oven. Those are going to be in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. So let's continue making the rest of our supper while those bubble away happily. Our potatoes have been in the oven for 25 minutes to 30 minutes now. Let's get them out and see what they look like. There we go, crispy on the outside. You'll have to take my word for it that they're all soft inside. Drain them on roller towel. Okay, and add salt. I'm using Maldon salt, but a good quality salt is all you need. Something like a Murray River or a pink salt. Don't ruin these perfectly divine potatoes with some cheap nasty salt. Now all I have to do is protect them from people wanting to steal them before supper. The recipe for these roast potatoes is on my website, roscooks.com. Please remember to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at roscooks. Remember, love is food, food is love. Good night.